Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Galenda with a farming gene. So today I'm going to be sharing with you the changes that my bunnies have gone through the first 4 days of their lives. I'll also be sharing my experience with breastfeeding the bunnies myself at the end of the video, so be sure to watch till the end. Remember to subscribe and turn on the notification bell if you're interested in this kind of content, and share with someone because this information may be beneficial to them. With that, let's get right into the video. Let's go. So my bunnies were born yesterday and I'm quite excited about it, as you already know. And on day 1 there is not much difference with day 0. The only difference is their skin is much thicker, much firmer than on the first day, and they're looking more grown up. So day number 2 is where there is a bit of a change. You can see a bit of whitish appearing on the skin, and they're looking much better and healthier. So at the end of every breastfeeding session, I actually check their tummies to see if they're satisfied, because I want to make sure that they are all doing well. I don't want any one of the bunnies to lag behind. So that's where we are at, and that one is really full, this one is equally satisfied, and the tummy is rounded and full. You can still see through the skin a little bit, and you can also see the veins through the skin. So day number 3, there's a clear layer of fur that is forming on all the kits, and it's very visible. I like that. It's kind of looking really nice from afar. And all the bunnies are suckling really well. They've added on a bit of weight, except one which is much smaller than the rest. I really love to look at them at this point. They are knocked out because they've breastfed enough and they are sleeping. So I like to leave them there for a bit of time so that they can resume the breastfeeding if they feel like, so that by the time I take them off, they are really, really satisfied. I noticed on day number 3 also that there's been movements of the feet, and the suckling has been much stronger. As you can see, that one is dancing around with its feet, so I feel like it's going to begin to burrow in the next couple of days. I'll be watching out for that. And day number 3 was an amazing one because the suckling was much stronger. They began making sounds and they were moving very actively. That was quite fulfilling to watch for me. Day number 4. This was the best day on my first days because I woke up to this. There's quite a huge difference. It's like overnight fur just got onto their body. It was quite an amazing and surprising thing to see. And on day number 4 also, I had to breastfeed by myself. So the last couple of days, somebody was helping me breastfeed. And on this particular day, I woke up quite early and everybody was still asleep. So I decided to give it a go and breastfeed them myself. So I held the mother bunny and put her between my thighs to support her back as well as her head with my hand. Then I placed the kits onto her so that they could breastfeed, and they did that quite well. It was an interesting one for me because I was quite scared at first. So I supported her head with my hand and I would massage between her ears so that she feels a little bit more comfortable. Then I would place the kids on to breastfeed and support them because they keep moving, so sometimes they fall off, so I have to bring them back onto the mother to suckle. I enjoyed this session because they are very acrobatic. They keep moving. I don't understand that yet, and they can literally balance. Now see this one, it's literally breastfeeding on its head and it's upside down. I've not yet understood that bit, but it's quite amazing. On day number 4 also, I noticed that their nails had grown quite long and they were beginning to prick my skin. They were not inflicting pain or creating any holes, but they were prickly. Like I could notice that these nails are actually growing. I like the fact that they were still very energetic and they were looking much fatter than they were yesterday. These sessions are very good for me because I get to look closely at each of the bunnies and monitor the mother's health also. At this point, they had gotten satisfied, and the first sign I use to know that they are really satisfied is they sleep off, but then I also check their tummies to see if they're rounded and full. I noticed during my session that they had grown so well, but 2 of them were lagging behind. They were much smaller and shorter than the other 3. I don't know if it's a coincidence, whether it's a breed or because they're not breastfeeding, but the kids that were gray-eared are the ones that were much smaller in size. So I'm hoping the next couple of days I'll give them a much longer breastfeeding session and watch and see what happens. But I really did enjoy breastfeeding them on this day. I did not have any challenges and all went on so well. So as always, I continued to check each of the kids' tummies to see if they are full and well distended. Then I would place them in the box. The one which is still breastfeeding, I would give it extra time so that when it's done, that's when I would take it off. At the end of the time, I put them in a box and I watch and see what is going on. Some of them are trying to burrow, then they always come together. I think they want to give themselves some bit of warmth, and then I cover with cotton. Then I place them back into their hatch, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Share your comments and thoughts in the comment section down below, and leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one. Bye bye.